information they give now, we concern on our country, we concern us, we concern everybody. And we always talk and say, hey, Nigeria no be anybody personal property. Make we collectively do the needful to make sure, say, this particular country, this only country we will get, will carry on to the promised land. My name is change. My name remains Kobe, and this is As It Hot. If you remember what I tell now on Monday, I want to say that very special what they get every Monday with Uncle Jimmy Disu. I will tell them, I say, we don't carry them enter Friday. Right now Friday we're going to get that special with Uncle Jimmy Disu. No longer Monday. So if you be regular watcher, go there, tell your neighbor, make your neighbor tell your neighbor, make it tell the neighbor. So make the information, make it pass round. Before we go also bring in Uncle Jimmy, I get interesting stories I want to make a sunshine. These stories, and then we go take her from there. And the first story we get to tell now got to do with a particular action where Ethiopian government don't carry. And according to this action, they say Ethiopian government don't suspend visa on arrival on top security matter. According to what they talk say right now. That way concern the visa on arrival, say they enter the country, say they don't suspend them. Or to say the insecurity matter where they happen for that particular country, they don't put everything on pause. And this particular suspension then please. Now for every country, not be saying just one country, for every country for the entire world. So that they go feel look into their matter, now they go take look into them and address and find solution to them. And from there, we also can get the story of this one get to do with the story of something happened just recently of one particular young man, Oluwagbadura. This one a young man will be say police for Aguda, for somewhere around Surulere. They stop him and they stop him vehicle, call ask for his papers. As they asked for his papers, he provided the papers. He provided everything. In fact, everything they asked him, the man provide them. Okay, now, a person don't provide all these things. That would expect, okay, make them free now. And before you know it, this young man don't find himself for POS stand, where he cash out 100,000 naira from the account. Can't hand over to the police. Without wasting time, the young man entered Twitter, can't they shout, can't they cry out to say, hey, see what thing they happen to me, oh. See, say they don't rip me off, oh. Or to say, hey, even my papers, they complete. And they talk say, I be a Yahoo boy, I be this, I be that. But all these things, they don't find against me. And yet, they still collect this particular money from my hand. And plus, as the matter comes, they fly around. Now you can also enter the ear of the Lagos State Police, and now they can carry on for head. Can also further investigate into them. And this investigation will carry out right now, as they hear. Then they investigate those young men, those policemen, and they also don't hand over the money to the owner of the money. And then from there, I will also tell you about a pensioner will collapse when they carry out protest for inside Kano State. And this one got to do with a protest of pensioners, where they carry out for inside Kano State. And before you know it, one of the pensioners, where they waka, yeah, he just do it, he just collapsed. And now, of course, a lot of Nadon also they hear the news say, hey, say the presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, say he don't enter town. Say he don't enter town. You know, say a lot of rumor be there. Say where is he? Where he there? Where he be? A fellow presidential candidate there everywhere. They react. They shoot them. Say, but where him there? Suddenly out of nowhere, he show face. He show face. And at least this one don't clear the doubts of waiting. A lot of people don't. They talk about and say, hey, if brother say you go for this, you go for that. And from that one, we also can talk about the PDP as the board of trustees of the PDP meet the governor of Rivers State just on weekend onto in the crisis where they happen for the for PDP. May they find way take resolve the matter, but Jabla say the matter never still get resolved. The matter as they talk now, they never still resolve that matter. All this and many more now we go sunshine on today's edition of As It Hot. But as it be right now. Now, go see, say, I carry my cup of tea with the hot. If not, they see the smoke. Now, they see the smoke. They actually smoke. Wait. Now, they see. So, on top of the program as the hot, we will quickly enter this break. When we come back, we will search now the matters. Will they come? Just like the government some people don't hear. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
The story.
I dey hear us whine. I say you tadagidigba. And this now as it dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't dey reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
Shey say these qualities them. E get university when then they go learn am, or e get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we dey go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
Look us korokoro, I dey hear us whine. I say you tadagidigba. And this now as it dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they
TV
happen.
every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can also download the YouLesson app on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store.
I don't care the show that you are on.
No talk what you want to talk.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
I make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
No ritual.
Why you never marry?
Must it be this spoon?
Now don't hear say.
If you want fights, make we use words to destroy each other.
One of the mistakes we artists they make, we say,
If that go give you belly.
You enter my body. Hey!
There's rice, there's beef.
As if you know they open your mouth from other things.
The Night Show, showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV, sponsored by Number. Say you dey Lagos and you won't watch the Night Show live? Oh yeah, sharply send WhatsApp message to 0908 826 5034.
Talk about that. Just like the government some people don't hear. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep. Yes, welcome back to As the Hot. And right now, as it be right now, we will enter straight into the matter. But before we enter, you got one particular video where I also want to make you sunshine and make you play now. You got to do with our beloved President Muhammad Buhari. Make you just play now this video. I will once to enter, we'll sunshine all the stories. We'll get to now.
1st of October will be Independence Day, being give him last independence anniversary speech as Nigerian president. For him speech, Oga President who been enter office for 2015 been talk all waiting him government don't achieve and also point out some of the challenges where them being faced. Him say him been pledged to improve economy, tackle corruption and fight insecurity when him been enter office. And him also been committed to remove 100 million Nigerians comot katakpata from poverty in 10 years. See that's one. Now waiting him been plan to do for him second term for 2019. Him talk say to God be the glory because all of the passion and commitment when Nigerian supporters been displayed, being help him and him government to make progress for those areas but we still never reach our destination. Oga President been talk plenty things but last him say him been dey called to serve with him team and him been see opportunity to create a better Nigeria where him already don't do with the support of Nigerians. Say now Almighty God and the good people of Nigeria will support him to lay a solid foundation for the Nigeria of our dreams.
Yes, welcome back. That particular footage what I see, that small documentary way actually look into the leadership of President Muhammad Buhari and then for in 1st October speech. Waiting in talk and at least now final year in this and they go enter them into next year. Then another leadership will take over. And then as the matter they go make we enter in straight into the topics we'll get for now today. And then we'll get our normal go get guest for studio. And this person, the kind introduction I will give him, make a look. Now veteran broadcaster. Veteran. And if you know what the word veteran mean, now know. This particular person they talk about, if not turn him, the only thing they come out from in body, now newspaper, biro, multiple biro, we say ink, you don't write, ink don't finish. And even papers where we say, we go still write more in the future. Information we food this people they draw for it too much. I would talk about another person that Uncle Jimmy Disu, welcome to Ask the Hot.
Now don't turn this uncle into title. I know everybody gets your own or too bad this one. So my title now Uncle Jimmy.
Uncle Jimmy Disu.
Even people who pass me now they call you.
Which of course for me I like him.
No, I mean it's okay. It reflects a bit of affection that people have for you. So I don't mind at all. I just find it amusing that even people older than me
are calling you that.
They say, well, that's how everybody calls me.
Okay, Uncle
How are you?
I'm fine, Jare. How are you too?
I tire small, but
of course. I'm not worried. The one, the two way your front. By the time you sip them. So, Uncle Jimmy, make we quickly look into some of these stories before we go enter into some of our major stories. The first one I'll talk about get to do with Ethiopia and the fact, say, going by the insecurity matter that happen for the country, they don't actually suspend their visa on arrival of on countries, people where they come in. But the question I want to sharply argue, say, which implication this particular matter, which implications it get for countries with people where they come in from other countries?
Okay, I mean, what it means is that it makes traveling to Ethiopia a bit more tedious. Okay, because before, visa on arrival means that an airline can board you. Once you're going to Ethiopia, they board you. You just need your passport, okay? You don't need to go get a visa. Then when you get to the Ethiopia itself, Addis Ababa, when you get there, then there are 9 chances out of 10 that you would come in. So with a country like Nigeria, there probably had been, Nigerians, I discover, they just want to go to another country. They just want to be seen to be traveling. So the benefit for Nigerians, a lot of them might think that, that means they have to go and get a visa. But the benefit for Nigerians is that you would have done your clearance before you hit that plane. There are so many people that have gone, even in countries where you go with your visa, that are denied entry. You never hear when they are coming back. But you would have cleared yourself up to a point before you actually ever board that plane. That's the implication for Nigeria. For others, it could be tedious. You have to go clear. And I'm sure it's a security measure that they're doing. They have rebels, they have who they call rebels, because one man's freedom fighter is another man's hero.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, so you need to be open-minded about who will be called the rebel.
Okay, okay. From there, Uncle Jimmy, we enter into the next one. This one get to do with the particular situation of the matter of Oluwagbadura, the young man where we say where police are caused, can't ask him for his papers, where he released the entire papers. And so on along the line, if the young man finds himself for POS, where he carry about 100,000 according to what he talk, give police people for what he don't know about. And according to what the young man, he does they call him different names, say that they're checking phone, do this thing, call him Yahoo boy, say him be this thing and all that. And this thing is something we say it did normally happen all the time. And a situation we say, I mean, we don't even hear them. And but we don't also see the step taken by the Lagos State Police to also enter into them, going by the reactions. And the fact that they don't also bring in, they don't invite these 6 police people where they involved. Question them, say that they investigate them according to what they informate, they talk right now. But looking at this particular situation, it's as if for every police situation we don't lead to an outburst. It's just like say, we know they learn from them. So are we ever going to have a situation where if the needs of the police are not probably addressed at this point, are we ever going to have a situation where at least for once we could see a reduction of this police, accusing or alleging and calling people names and extorting people unnecessarily. Are we ever going to see maybe a reduction?
Okay. What will be the name of that man again?
Oluwagbadura.
When they born Pekin, from where I come from, Yoruba land, it good make you they give Pekin good name. You know here the boy name?
Oluwagbadura.
Say God know here in Adura now.
God here.
Okay, but getting down to brass tacks, this is a daily recurrence. Okay, on today is a Friday. On Tuesday, I had to shout. Shout out to the Commissioner of Police that at Ijora, when you descend that Ido Bridge and you want to turn right to Stadium, they find them coming out checking particulars and all kinds of things. Now, the issue of checking particulars, let me quickly say, it must be curtailed. I cannot have an appointment and I'm driving somewhere and then some policeman stops me. What does he want? I'm not under suspicion. He cannot tell me that this is why you say you want to check my particulars. They hide under the whatever of...
checking particulars.
No, not checking particulars. They said, oh, they can do stop and search. But that is aside. The major problem is that the recruitment into the police force has been bastardized. I would not be surprised if a lot of criminals have not gone to mix with them. Secondly, how well have you taken care? This is not an excuse, but I like to talk reality. How well have you taken care of your policemen? Say you they look after them well. The answer is no. If you saw a video that went viral of some police barracks in Benin, and you look at the barracks when they go for town, you look at Obalede, if you look at barracks, you will know say police people are not treated like, let me be honest with you, they are not even treated as well as animals are treated in other countries. That is no excuse, but that is what we are producing. So this thing will not stop for as long as the recruitment is not checked, okay, and the welfare of the police take, because the excuse where they give all the time, the excuse where they give all the time, they say, oh, either they never pay them or they never get this allowance or that allowance.
They pay them less.
And then the full street, especially on Saturday, you say when you see them, you go no say illegal, because they always question them. What is this? If you stop me, what is this? Stop and start. What exactly do you want? Where are you from? Can I see your name tag? You know, once you ask those questions, they go say they go. Sorry. Or they will be begging. See, so how well have you taken care of police? Having said that, I must give a lot of kudos to the police command in Lagos in this regard. Because once you report, that Oga PRO, very effective.
Yes.
What's his name again?
Odenyi,
that's how they pronounce him. God will bless him. He is very, very effective. See, as God used him to Badura, what he call? They were able to collect the money, and it's not the first time it's going to happen. I know many cases like that he has looked into. He's very active on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. It be like say the man know they sleep self, and he's always investing. So it's an ongoing. It's difficult for them because you are creating monsters. Look, what kind of mind? When you train people, when you want to train a policeman, it's not just how to carry a gun and shoot. Do you understand? Or how to look? You must train their psyche. A policeman must learn that he should be subservient to you. He is serving you.
Yes.
Do you understand? But our own police here, they see you as a catch point. I'll not tell you the story of a friend of mine where he get problem for police. Before you know it, the policewoman don't wear her own uniform.
Yes.
Come talk to, and at the end of the day, now Roger matter. So these things are going on. So the public avoid police. Now, if I tell you this, you will not believe it. As I did, so I know they go certain areas for Lagos with my motto. Again, we are living almost like in a wartime situation. So you need to plan your life. Don't go to hidden areas. Once you go to hidden areas, you know, that's not where they did.
Yeah.
You know, and these people are gangs. Make we even thank God for Luwa Badura. What if there no be police and wear police uniform?
No, even yeah, okay, if there no, yes.
What if there no be police and they wear police uniform?
Yes.
And today, we don't even know which one be police uniform. Some go wear khaki, some go wear blue and this thing. Now only for Nigeria, I see blue camo.
Or you go wear mufti self.
Some go wear t-shirt. You go see and go carry gun. I always tell Philip, my right-hand man, I always tell her, I say, these people, we don't even know who be police self. Some they wear spy t-shirts, some they go carry gun, they go do this. Some you go just see them. You don't say police were supposed to be guarding a place.
Yes.
Instead they go collect Roger for road. So the question is, are they well looked after in the first instance? Somebody say, I know they promote corruption. Me, they always talk of reality. I know they talk of what is supposed to be.
Yes.
That you are not well taken care of is no excuse for you to rob. I agree. But why haven't you taken care of them? And these people see their organs. You don't say when they carry Ghana must go back on house. Now, oddly, they carry the Ghana must go up.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Uncle Jedi, make we actually speed up. Make we also look into this next one. Somehow, this one's theft. Somehow, still they related to that same problem we talk about. As a news will come from Kano talk, say a pensioner collapse. And this particular pensioner collapse, that it talk according to the news. Is there among people who say among other pensioners who they protest for inside Kano for unpaid money where they owe them. And then from the amount of money they mentioned, they talk say about 32,600 pensioners that they owe money will reach 36.9 billion naira. I said this particular protest now in partnership with NLC will also follow join body. Say make we protest to take this money that they pay them. Say this money that they owe them. Make they even see them. And which of course bring me to the question we say, if we see people we say we don't give everything we then get to serving the nation, and that's at the time when the nation is supposed to pay them back, especially when we say even the pension, it's not as if the pension is coming for free. The pension where now money will be they come out from their salaries for overtime, and they go through this. What does that say about our beloved country, Nigeria? And what it say, because if we don't see ourselves to this stage, which means say, hey, we don't enter that stage where we say, no Lagos will help us. I've been at the situation we're right now.
Do we have a country?
Oh.
This one our country. If you have lived in other countries, if you say you don't live for other countries, you go to shed tears as you sit down for that chair over this thing where we talk. This one our country. Chair, we they talk of police, we they talk of corruption, we they talk of civil servants, where they take money. How do you treat them when they leave service? Me, as a student, so I be picking of civil servants back in the days. When I did small for Yaba at the age of 8 or so, I remember my late uncle, Pa Pereira, on the 27th, now so he go wear suit, carry him walking stick, he they go collect his pension. That's not the only thing where he gets. It's no longer happening. Why are pensions not being paid? Two major reasons. One, somebody don't work the money. Two, we self-allow them. The people where they inside service supposed to fight even for these pensioners, remembering that one day
they go there that position.
Then go to that. Why, for example, the people where they inside, for example, nobody say they teach you a bad thing, but maybe we talk to ourselves one-on-one. Why they never down to say, if you don't answer these pensioners, we self not go work. Make the man wait on chop the money, make he can't do the work. Until we do things like that, legally, without violence, and begin to resist these politicians. See what do you see now? See the accountant general. See the people where be your governors and everything. You self, you go open your eye like this, you go they see. See the pension where they give governor. I mean, you don't remember the pension. They tell you say that pension has to be, they not pay them. And they pay them. And they pay. And they pay them. So this is going to be another issue in 2023 when we go cast elections. And they pray, say, make any of these candidates, make them come, sit down with me. Now, paper and pencil, we go down type. Now, here I go bring out, you go sign. That's why I say, do not, I repeat, do not lay too much emphasis on manifesto. Ask the politicians, governor candidate, presidential candidate, what is your action plan? So you go list them there. What specifically are you going to do for pensioners? Don't be the one where you go contact say, I will be looking for pensioners. Okay, no, what's happen? You want to do this job? Okay, see what you they owe the pensioners. How you go pay? In future, what you want to do? Tell us the specifics. I call on my colleagues. I take God beg you, whatever they give you, whatever it is. This is the path you should follow. Don't allow these politicians come, they talk, blah, 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 they talk manifesto, they talk something agenda, that agenda. Tell them, say, Oga, bring your manifesto. Make we take and go international relations this thing, make them they study them. We need action plan. We need to be ready for these people. We need to be ready. Not be the one, I repeat, day by day, what are you going to do? Because Nigeria don't fail. Nkubi, we are a failed state. I mean, you don't need to go far. So what is the essence of your working when you know that you're not going to get pension? That is why I left work very early. At the age of 40, I said, if I continue on this path, hunger go blow me. But contemporaries in the UK, some of them sit down for hours and they read paper, then they wait for a lot because that's their pension. What is wrong with us? Is there something in our head? States go owe you pension, federal go owe you pension, everybody go, then you go there here. They don't thief the pension funds. They don't thief the pension funds. In one state in the southwest now, then the rumor say part of the pension funds, it don't go enter election. Because when you see the way politicians they spend money, look at the last primaries. Where some of them get 100 million from. I mean, make we face them now. A man will just go in account, go carry 100 million. Where them get them? So for you to know as a head be, one of the people is the old bank. When he owe bank finish, as he the old bank, the management of that bank, their shareholders should lock them up. See, where you there when this man
can't carry?
So the government money is flying out too much. You know, for people just they grab. And now these people, this man will faint now, it will never be the same again. Because once you don't faint, when they revive you, that fear go they catch you say you fit faint again.
Okay, Uncle JD, yeah, I mean, I don't hear so far so good. I don't hear all this is what we don't talk about. And I've also do the needful. And make we enter straight into the current activity today. The face of the right now will be the face of election where they come forward. And the matter we also get right now get to do with the presidential candidate of the APC, the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Rumours be get a talk, say, okay, he be travel out. During that time, when they get that peace accord, say he was not present. Say maybe he don't travel out, go take care of himself probably for an alleged health reasons. Different kind of things to come up. Not until recently, like yesterday or 2 days ago rather, where in surface, conscious, say, I don't lie, I don't enter town. And at least looking at that, of course, activities go also kick off for him. Going by this time now, Uncle JD, make we look at. Looking at the current situation of the country and looking at the fact, say, the candidates we will get right now, candidates will say a lot of people know, they actually know a lot of them. What will be the way forward? What will be that way Nigerians suppose? Yeah, I'm not saying you don't mention about asking the right question, but what will be that action where Nigerians go also they insist on in ensuring, say, they get the right words and hold on to the right words from these people. Because nobody should just say, yes, I'll be celebrity politician.
But now I just talk finish now. I mean, do you want me to comment on Jagaban's arrival? Jagaban is a master planner. He's a master tactician. I give him a lot of respect. when it comes to politics. But everybody knows my feeling about his aspirations.
Yes.
Say, Abiti say, make him, but he's a master planner. You get what I say? His opponents have to be very careful. As we speak, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now be the most talked about politician in this country. And I begin, as soon as I see where he land, I just laugh. I just laugh. I say, then this man is a master planner. Let me tell you, in politics, visibility is key. Visibility is key. Whether they talk about you for good or for bad, make your name just they come up. This issue of Ideo, he don't sick, he ride bicycle, he ride this, he ride that. I suspect it was a plan to keep him visible.
That
the man will come down from that plane yesterday now will create a lot of doubts in those who believe that he's not well. Because he looked okay. A bit tired, a bit slow movement, age, even myself, if you sit down for 6, 7 hours, you know, say that can't play, you go lie down. But even at that, waiting that they call jet lag. Aside from that, the man will come yesterday, they shake, his 2 hands were functional. No, before then, they say in hand they shake, or one hand, I looked the video well, his 2 hands were functional, his 2 legs, he has a bit of a slow movement.
Yeah.
But you know he did a surgery on the leg. So all these are excusable. However, it doesn't take away the doubts that have been created from the beginning. But I beg people, leave the issue. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Do not let these issues distract you from the main matter. Time will tell. Okay, whether he's healthy enough to run the country, time will tell. But for now, make we just leave the matter. Because if we spend all our time arguing on whether a man is well or not, this man where I see, until he go enter, that's what we go do. And that is okay if he win.
Okay.
But if you be one of those where no one make you win, make you strategize, he go don't pass you, you not go no. He's a master strategist. He's a master. In fact, I can almost call him a master of the game. I admire him politically, his political prowess. Me are the objective. He know, because see as he come from the primaries from nowhere.
Yes.
And see people where they talk before, see as they change. Wait, as they do you get idea, myself get idea. But for town, when they call those people like that Obamugoni, it go dabaru everybody. But you say, the only thing we say, anything in life, they get expiry dates. And that expiry date, only God knows.
But if I go say, if you mention expiring date, then this same, I'm not trying to just look at the personality of the individual, but looking at the fact about issues about his health, the state of his health condition. But don't you also think that looking at footages we don't see, that is enough information for Nigerians to say, hold on to say, okay, yeah, we have this. Can't we just move on with this and decide our fate with the information we have about him?
No, you see, what then do be say then dabaru everybody. Then show them when it's a game. It's a game and it's to distract you from the main issues. Some of us are going to remain focused. Okay? It's a game, it's a strategy. Okay? Because as you do that one, other things, for instance, some of the things where they worry me on the quiet, be the little stories where we they hear for Lagos. As in the first market women to go for rally and everything, as in the close people market, as some people they beat those who carry flag. That is a sign, if care is not taken, of violence to come. How ready is the government? Maybe one of the reasons why the president is reluctant to arm some states, politics go there inside.
Okay, JD, we go sharply hold on there because then the same could enter market, make we quickly go drink 1 or 2 water, and so that we will fit get enough energy to fit continue the discussion. But right now, we could quickly go this break. When we come back, the matter continues. The program still remains as it is hot. Center will talk about that. The other state the government some people down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Alàgbà, òmíràn ni Gòláyátì.
I don't care the show that you are on.
No talk with you, what talk.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
I
make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
No ritual.
Why you never marry?
Must it be this spoon?
Una don't hear say.
I use myself as example. One of the mistakes we artists they make, we say,
Quick give you belly.
He enter my body.
So your own rice
beef.
Rice and beef.
There's rice, there's beef.
That's one.
Not be earthworm now. As if they know the I don't care the show that you are on.
No talk with you, what talk.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
I make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
No ritual.
Why you never marry?
Must it be this spoon?
Una don't hear say.
If you want fights, make we use words to destroy each other. One of the mistakes we artists they make, we say,
Quick give you belly.
He enter my body.
there's rice, there's beef.
As if they know they put your mouth from other things.
The Night Show, showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV, sponsored by Number. Say you dey Lagos and you won't watch the night show live? Oh yeah, sharply send WhatsApp message to 0908 826 5034.
Center will talk about that. The other state the government some people down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep. Yes, welcome back. The program still remains as the hot hour. I see the first today with Uncle Jimmy Deso and the matters. I will see they talk about and right about now we also open our phone lines. Make we get at least make we also give now the license will be our phone our viewers to also call in and contribute in our own quarter because the matter don't play it may not contribute and make we hear on our voice and the phone lines now don't they display on our screen. So call us. Let us talk. So, Uncle Jedi, as we also talk about the issue, the matter we concern the presidential candidates of the APC and that activity, also they play out somewhere. And this has got to do with the issue, the crisis where they happen for the PDP, that is the People's Democratic Party. And this particular issue still got to do with the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and the fact say, the relationship we get with the party now, they one kind crisis, more crisis there, onto say their demand before all the election matter thing, go in line with what them be discussed. And according to the news, they say they hold meeting recently, but still the meeting where they hold, still get results. There's no end to it. There's no resolve to it. And now call the action, at least, they bring me to the question, see, must we always pay attention to something when they go pay, when they go add value to nation? Is people supposed to be paying attention to the crisis rather than sell their product to Nigerians ahead of the election coming in?
Say, when you want build foundation and you dey fight with supplier of cement and the urine, you can't build. The PDP can't go forward with this crisis. It has to end somehow. Okay? It has to end somehow. And remember, I say PDP, Wike,
Wike.
they always talk, say, whatever happens, he not go leave the party.
Yes.
So what that does is to dangle a carrot. Okay? What that does is to dangle a carrot, say, because if he had said he wanted to leave the party or whatever, then maybe therefore don't call him bluff, say, okay, go, make we know those of us really remain. But when he keeps saying, I will not leave the party, if they draw them, the thing be say, see, this Oga where I talk about, this man, since the day where Sanwo-Olu and Sanwo-Olu Fayose, Fayemi,
okay,
they don't go meet Wike for Port Harcourt. I know say something fit happen. The PDP has been badly penetrated. That is my suspicion. And don't forget that, especially a party in government, there is nothing they cannot do.
Okay, just hold on there because you will continue. We get our first caller, Balogu from Ikorodu, I think. Hello, Balogu, you there? Okay, they say we don't lose that particular call. Our telephone line as we talk will still appear on our screen. May not call us, may we talk. Okay, still continue with it.
You know, so I believe that.
Okay, no go vex. They say under caller don't enter. Innocent.
Yeah.
Innocent, talk to us. We they hear you.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead, Innocent.
Yes, my main thing is that the APC people, they only deceive themselves. Because they should do the right thing. That even when 2015, when Buhari was coming into this stage, I tell them this man is not fit to rule this country. In my street, it caused a lot of problems. They say because he's a Muslim. Because he's a Muslim, I'm a Christian, that's why I am Christian. I said, no. Physically, look at a man who can walk. But my only advice is that look at it, there is another one that is coming now. We should look critically, look at those who want to, the person that is ready to assist this nation. Enough is enough. We should not be fooling ourselves. Now they have started dividing a recharge card. Last time I went to one of the markets, they were dividing a Tinubu recharge card. So what? And they came to me and said, look, this recharge card you are giving to me, can I use it for 8 years? We should vote for the right person. Let the right person change this country.
Thank you very much, Innocent, for this contribution.
Make I react to.
Yes, quickly.
You see, the issue, I like what he said, and it's valid. But the issue is not to be angry. The issue is to be strategic. If all of us can come together and say that we want the proper thing done with a strong resolve, then we'll be able to curb some of the things that he's talking about. Okay. But for as long as there are people who are ready to do all this nonsense, they will continue to do it.
Uncle JD, I make you collect this call so that you could just add them to...
Okay.
Chima, you there? Oh, wow. Chima, okay. Uncle JD, continue, I beg.
You know, they will continue. So I like what he said, but rather than being angry, let's be strategic. Okay? I believe that, my belief is that these politicians over time deliberately impoverished us. I believe that a lot of them did not put the welfare and well-being of the citizens of this country in the forefront. Most of them always go in to go and settle themselves as members of their family. How many of them get what we go call national spirit? How many? And the thing where they vex me for our own people be say, now so we go to follow them like Mugu. These people go to thief your money. So this was that then go thief your money, you go take your 2 eyes, koro siya. Mugu people, you go still they go. Now them go, even your bishop, your alaji, all of them, go follow them, go. You cannot blame politicians for what they are doing. We created the environment. How many are they? How many are we? But yes, okay.
We got somebody for a telephone line.
Sir?
Yes, talk to us. We hear you. Wait till your name, I beg. Blessing.
Blessing from worry.
Blessing, talk to us. We hear you.
Uncle,
yes, I greet you, Blessing.
It's mommy and mom from Osho that transfer yourself to worry.
Okay.
I just want to greet and I like when I show.
Thank you very, very much.
May God bless you. I greet all the Wazobia crew.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Blessing. We'll get a Nefiong from Calabar. Nefiong, good evening. Okay, we don't lose an Nefiong, guy. Okay, do you want to wrap up on this? We could just continue.
Let's continue.
Okay, and so still on the PDP matter, quickly before because get one very important question I'll ask you. Next week also talk say okay, say they never resolved the matter, giving Nigerians probably that tendency it might be resolved. But is there any frame of say maybe it's
already you see. We know I have a fair idea of the game that's going on. It's to weaken Atiku.
Oh.
I believe that from the onset, apart from the fact, maybe this guy say, as I not get vice president, is so. And Atiku should be thanking himself he didn't pick him. I do not think he would have been loyal to Atiku. As the man, they behave so. Apart from the fact, say, I not think, say, that with due respect to him, he has what it takes to be a vice president. You not get him. All this dancing as we do them, and apart from that, they vex, they talk to people anyhow, they do this, do that. That I get my dissing on that, but that is not for today. But I believe because now Atiku go suffer this thing. Already, he don't they suffer him. Look at waiting they happen now. Look at everything in balance. For the APC, the man don't occupy all the space where they there. For the PDP, Atiku not talk anything since. You know, you don't get a feeling that. And as for Peter Obi, now the people. You see, Peter Obi is people based, but I'm worried for his party. I'm worried for the Labour Party as a party.
Okay.
You don't get to hear much about the party.
Okay.
But you get to hear a lot about Peter Obi because he is people-based. People want him. You get written at the top. So one thing where they ask myself is, one, are the people increasing in numbers?
Okay.
Are the people increasing in spreads?
Okay.
Okay now, but is the party well structured now to face and I'm not talking of structures where they talk, but that is the party. It worries me that is the party. Do they have a strong base in which they can? Otherwise, Peter Obi might have to do something. He might have to set up a structure outside, a little outside the party, but he will have to take the lead. You know, in the case of Asiwaju, he still has a party.
Yes.
In the case of Atiku, the same thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so, just pause for us more. We get somebody else who they call us. Hello, good evening. Welcome to Us the Hot.
Hello, this is Felix.
Okay, Felix, welcome to Us the Hot. They hear you.
Okay. Now, then they deceive us, or they deceive us. Atiku, Tinubu, everybody know them. So they deceive us. Not listen to them for 2023. Then they deceive us. That's the only one. They deceive us. These are not come back from UK now, like say, go rest, go do it. They deceive us. I don't know why Nigeria never did together.
Okay, thank you very much, Oga Felix, for that contribution. Okay.
Oga Felix, I like what you talk, you know, but the thing that I would just add is whether anybody agree with Oga Felix or not, for God's sake, shine your eye.
Shine your eyes.
But personally, I stand with Felix. I they see these things, man. I they see them. If you be somebody where when you wake up in the morning after you don't pray finish, sit back and think for 10 minutes. Dispassionately. Sit back and think for 10 minutes dispassionately and ask yourself certain questions.
Okay, Uncle JD, I know say we not to get too much time again, but briefly, looking at, I know say the journey into the election still did very, very long, and you don't also look into political party. I won't ask you about Labour, but because of say we not to get them, but looking at it collectively, I think, say, what will be your assessment about political parties right now in preparation of 2023?
Oh, they are not ready.
They're not ready.
They're not ready. It's not, no be, you can't quarrel over that. APC, they struggle with campaign council. Atugu, they struggle with the own whatever. And like I said, what I see is Peter Obi on the march everywhere. You know, and people, because, okay, the March of Independence, it was a spontaneous thing by the people. It wasn't as if it was the party that organized it. Whether it's a plus or minus, time will tell. But we need to be careful that we do not burn out before it's too far from February. My fear be say before by the time we get this thing, we feel don't burn out. So even then, they're trying to buy time. Because you know, say in their own case, Roger must die.
Yeah, okay.
But Peter, he not go drop shishi. So it's a different. So they don't want to burn out of money because for them everything they do, every crowd you see there is to pay. In Peter of his case.
Yes. Okay, Uncle JD, I mean, we cannot thank you enough because at least for also being a part of this, special. We don't come from Monday, come Friday, and no say people go see more of you every Friday.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God. No could put that one because that one is very, very important. Yes.
I want to ask you, this is the way you wear in a prison uniform.
No.
Okay. You don't say you be actor.
Yeah.
You know, so one day I see exhibit for my car. Police uniform. So I got the, as I say, I got the button. This is a prison uniform.
No,
it doesn't look like a
outfit. And my wife, she make up for me.
That she make up for you.
And she swam for me.
But talk to you. You know this is look like prison. You know this is look like prison uniform.
No, you know resemble any prison uniform. Okay, JD, thank you very, very much.
Okay,
thank you.
Kubi, thank
and we'll go come back here once again next week with another beautiful edition of your Bonga program. As it is hot, I know say by then, and my brother Izugu Chukwu, they could come back from that mission where we'll send down, make it bring out all the reports where we send down, make it bring out, make it come table and here before. Because if no table and before me, I will question them. Till next week, we'll come back from my humble self and all our family. Ona, bye-bye.
Thank you.